Morning guys, it's day 3 of being in Austria and today is a mother-daughter day in Salzburg. Well guys, we've arrived in Salzburg and we're at Mozartplatz and we've got the big museum here and the castle's just behind us on the hill. And I found this rickshaw and there's a 180-minute Sound of Music tour which me and my mum are going to go on. So this is going to be super duper fun. And it's all Sound of Music, so yay, bring it on. This is us on our rickshaw, this is our tour guide. What's your name?
Radoš. I'm Radoš, hi guys.
And yeah, he's showing us the sights. Mum's trying some marzipan chocolates from a chocolate shop. Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So, is it eatable? Like good? We're now standing on the University Square. Why is it called University Square? Because somewhere has to be a university. So that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So if we look above the taxi, you will see a long yellow building right next to it. This one, the long yellow building with the high middle part. Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
No?
Here.
There.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the oldest university of the city. It's the theological university.
Right.
At the beginning it was also an elementary school. That's where Mozart had his first concert, okay?
Yeah.
Therefore the name of this square is University Square and therefore you can call this church also University Church, okay? And they say Mozart learned to play the piano in that church. Why there? Because we turn around and vis-a-vis,
Wow.
right on the opposite side is Mozart's birthhouse.
Wow.
The one with the gold around the window, exactly.
Yeah.
This is where he was born. He lived there until he was 17 years old.
Yeah.
Then he went to the other side of the river. We will see it later, where he used to live another 2 years, and then he moved to Vienna and became the world traveler as we know him. You have to know, Mozart lived in Salzburg, and Salzburg was very Catholic. Mozart back then, he was like a rock star. So he loved women, he loved drinking, gambling. He had never money, although he was making good money. So he was always in a fight with Salzburg, especially with the church. So he was happy to leave the city, and the city was happy when he left. 200 years later, everything here is about Mozart. Okay?
Yeah.
It's modern art, so there are a lot of versions about the meaning of those cucumbers. If there really is a meaning, I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you my two most preferred stories. The first one says, if you look at the cucumbers, you will see everyone looks a little bit different. It's the same with us people. We come from different countries, maybe different skin colors, different religions. At the end of the day, we're all human. So this is the inside. Maybe you can remember from the movie.
Yeah.
Second picture, this is where the family trap is standing. Second picture from the left side.
Yeah.
They sing the song and then they go out here. They go, you don't really see it, they go through the monastery on the left side and then they go to the cemetery and then they flee. In the real version, they're going to the main station, they take the train and they go to they go to Switzerland, then they go to the States. Here they try to escape over the mountains, over the Alps. The Alps are 70-80 kilometers far away, so it doesn't make sense, but it's a movie, so.
Enjoying the rickshaw tour, Mummy?
Yeah, it's good.
Good.
So, the most powerful people in Salzburg back then were the bishops. Of course in a religious way, but also in a political way. They were like the leaders of the city. So, they had to live somewhere. So they built the residence for them, and you see it right in front of us.
Yeah.
This is the old residence. That's where the bishops used to live. I know maybe from that point of view, the building doesn't look that huge, trust me, it's huge. It goes so long in the backside, it has more than 150 rooms. So just to know how rich Salzburg was because of trading with salt, they had the old residence with 150 rooms. And so they decided to build a new residence. That's what they did, and we see it right here, right in front of us.
Right.
This is the new residence. They just built it because there was so much money, so they did not know what to do with the money, so they built a new residence. Most of the time there was nobody inside. Interesting is, there is a tower. Once again, you have maybe to lean forward and look up.
Yeah.
Tower of the new residence, you see it?
Yeah.
On the top there are 35 bells inside. Those bells were not built for Salzburg, they were built for a church in Italy. There was a fire, got destroyed, so the bell, of course the bells not, so Salzburg thought, they're cheaper bells, let's buy them, and that's exactly what they did. The thing is, and the funny thing, Salzburg back then had no bell master, so there was nobody who could program those bells to ring correctly. First time, they stood there a couple of years not being used. The first time you heard them was 1702, and since then you hear them 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Beginning scene, you know, at the beginning she's at the Alps, she's when the mother from the abbey calls her, then she rounds down, and then the all starts here. And the funny thing is, at the beginning, the camera shows you, it looks through the arches there. You see that?
Yeah.
It looks through the arches at the beginning of the movie, and you see there people going by, and the people you see there going by, this is the real family trap in the movie. So at the beginning you see the real family trap from that used to live there, and then later the movie is about that.
Cool. Guys, these steps here are where the Sound of Music children were jumping up and down in the scene Do Re Mi, but obviously from the other side. And this here is the fountain that they all ran along and sang Do Re Mi. The Rickshaw tour guide is really good. He's so knowledgeable. He's a law student, and he's doing this just to earn some extra pennies, but it's definitely a tour worth doing so far. Really enjoying it. Okay. Yeah, there's a dwarf garden here, guys, that is full of like statues of dwarfs, so we're gonna go take a look at that. Oh my god, look at them! I don't know if you can see them on the camera. What on earth? This is to do with Napoleon Bonaparte, I think, or something, guys. The guy, he did tell me through pants, but very weird.
So she's running here, and then she's entering there. This is where we're going to the left.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, wow. Maybe you remember, she's entering here, then she slips here, and then she goes to the entrance. And this was, they didn't want her to slip, it just happened, but the director, he thought it looked so good that they kept the scene. Then she goes here to the entrance of the house of the family trap.
Yeah.
And then she opens the door, and then she's in this huge hall. Now, take a look through the window. I don't think you can, yeah. That's not how it looks in the movie.
No, it's not at all.
Not at all.
Guys, this is the gazebo where Liesl and Rolf danced 16 going on 17. You're not allowed in it because it's locked, but I've just had some really cute pictures taken, and I think Mum's going to send me those. How cool is that? We get off the rickshaw every now and again just to give the rickshaw driver a rest. And we're getting some nice pictures. We're going up to this castle palace, which has nothing to do with the movie, but it's a big part of Salzburg, and it looks really cool. The bike tour's just finished, guys. It was amazing. It was a good full 3 hours. I've learnt so much about Salzburg, Mozart, not just the Sound of Music as well. I definitely recommend the tour. The long Sound of Music tour, Salzburg tour, cost €135, and there is a shorter Sound of Music tour, which I think is about an hour. There's also a Salzburg only long and short tour as well, which I'm guessing is about the same price, but very much worth it, because I'd have come to Salzburg and just wandered around and not really known anything, but on the bike tour I was able to learn things and got to sing to a couple of Sound of Music songs, so what more could you want?